Imagine waking up in a world where the richest people on the planet seem to glide through life as if money just falls from the sky for them, where deals close like magic, investments double like tricks, and opportunities line up at their feet like loyal soldiers. You watch them from your phone screen, scrolling through TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and all you can think is, how are they doing this so effortlessly? But what if the real secret is not that money is easy for them, but that they have learned how to make money-making look easy? Because behind every smooth move, every confident smile, every fancy car, and every multi-million-dollar decision is a system they've built, a mindset they've shaped, and a strategy they've mastered so deeply that it looks like they're barely trying. The world sells you the idea that the rich are just lucky, that they were born with advantages, that they were handed everything. And yes, some were, but most weren't. Most learned something the rest of the world refuses to understand. Money becomes easy only after you spend years doing the hard things that nobody sees. Rich people make money look easy because they play a different game than everyone else. While the average person works for money, trading hours for income, stressing about monthly bills, and hoping for salary increments, the rich focus on building machines that produce money for them even while they sleep. They invest in assets instead of emotions. They take calculated risks instead of safe choices. They chase opportunities that look scary to normal people, but look like gold to those who understand leverage. And most importantly, they understand that the first step to making easy money is surviving the phase where everything is brutally hard. When they were learning, they failed publicly. They lost money. They embarrassed themselves. They got rejected, ignored, and humiliated. But nobody sees that part. The world only sees the glow, not the grind. The result, not the sacrifice. The success, not the scars. The rich also make money look easy because they control their time differently. While most people fill their day with distractions, the rich treat time like a currency more precious than money itself. They wake up earlier, not because it's trendy, but because fewer distractions give them more clarity. They plan their days so their energy goes into tasks that move them forward. Investments, negotiations, learning new skills, networking with powerful people. They don't waste hours arguing online, scrolling endlessly, or complaining about the economy. They are not smarter. They are simply sharper. They are not faster. They are more focused. When something is repeated enough times with discipline, precision, and correct strategy, it stops looking like work and starts looking like talent. That's why when you watch billionaires speak, negotiate, or build companies, it looks effortless. They've repeated the same process thousands of times. Another reason the rich make money making look easy is because they understand leverage, something the average person is never taught. Leverage means using other people's time, skills, money, or resources to multiply your own results. A rich person can build a business not because they personally do everything, but because they hire people smarter in certain areas. They invest not because they have special insider information, but because they know how to use borrowed money, banks, investors, credit to grow their wealth. They don't lift with muscle, they lift with momentum. They don't hustle harder, they hustle smarter. To an outsider, it looks like they're doing nothing. To someone who understands leverage, they're doing everything. The rich are not working less, they're working differently. The rich also make money look easy because they surround themselves with the right people. They live in circles where opportunities are normal. Conversations include business, investments, strategies, partnerships, not gossip or jealousy. When you sit at a table where everyone is thinking bigger, your brain naturally expands. When your friends talk about scaling businesses, not surviving bills, you absorb that energy. Money grows in the right environment, and the rich stay in that environment forever. Most people are trapped in circles that drain ambition, kill dreams, and normalize struggle. The rich choose circles that ignite ambition, fuel action, and normalize wealth. So yes, money looks easy to them because their environment trains them to think in ways that create money effortlessly. Another hidden truth: the rich have mastered emotional control. Money responds to calm minds. Business responds to stable decisions. Investing responds to patience. But most people panic when the market dips, freeze when opportunities appear, get greedy when they should be cautious, and fearful when they should be bold. The rich do the opposite. They stay calm when everyone is panicking. They stay hungry when everyone is settling. They stay alert when everyone is asleep. Their emotional discipline makes them look superhuman, like they see things others can't. But the truth is, they've simply trained their minds to stay steady under pressure. They use data, not drama, logic, not fear, vision, not doubt. They also make money look easy because they compound their wins. Most people restart from zero every month. New salary, new bills, no real growth. But the rich build systems that grow over time, investments that multiply, businesses that scale, networks that expand. Every year their income becomes easier because their foundation becomes stronger. The compounding effect is invisible in the beginning, which is why the world thinks success suddenly appears. But nothing is sudden. Nothing is overnight. Compounding is slow until one day it explodes. And when it explodes, it looks effortless. Another secret the rich never say out loud: they buy time. When they get money, they don't buy flashy things first. They buy freedom. They pay for mentors who teach them shortcuts. They pay experts who solve problems faster. They pay for tools that automate work. They pay for systems that remove stress. Meanwhile, most people buy liabilities: phones, cars, clothes, to look rich instead of becoming rich. By the time the average person realizes what the game actually is, the rich are already 2 decades ahead. The rich also make money look easy because they understand patterns. They study markets, human psychology, history, technology trends, and global shifts. They don't guess, they predict. They don't panic, they prepare. They don't get surprised by inflation, recessions, or market crashes. They expect them. Most people react to the world. Rich people read the world. So when opportunities appear, they move instantly, with confidence, clarity, and speed. To the outside world, it looks magical. But to them, it's just pattern recognition. And here comes the painful truth. Money becomes easy only after you stop running away from hard things. The rich face the same fears you face now: fear of losing money, fear of failure, fear of what people will say. But they moved anyway. That's why today, they live in a world where money follows them, where opportunities seek them, where wealth gravitates toward them, not because they are special, but because they survived the stage when money felt impossible. Once you cross that threshold, you enter a new zone, and where everything that once felt difficult becomes natural. Money starts to flow because you know how to make it flow. You've built the skills, the mindset, the network, and the systems. That's the moment money making starts to look easy. So if you're watching the rich and thinking, how do they do it so effortlessly? Remember this: the ease you see is the price they already paid long before you were watching. The smoothness is the result of years of rough edges. The confidence is built on years of fear. The success is built on years of mistakes. Nothing is easy until you master it, and money is no different. The question is, are you willing to go through the hard stage so that one day money becomes easy for you too? Because the rich aren't lucky. They are simply people who did the hard things long enough until the world mistook their mastery for magic.